introduce yourself, where you are joining from.
Okay, my name is Kindness and I'm joining from Lagos.
Okay. Followed by Daniel. Ekunluyi Daniel,
Yeah, my name is Ekoluyi Daniel, calling from Lagos as well.
Lagos as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Harrison Okafor.
Yeah, I'm Harrison Okafor, and I'm also from Lagos.
Oh, that is my chairman. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Oyindamola. Though you told me Oyindamola is from Ibadan. Then Testimony Adegun is from Ekiti. Tolu Odushelu, that is our coordinator as well. I think it is joining from Lagos. Tolulope Olatunji from Ibadan. There is one iPhone. Okay, we are about starting now. Let me introduce our speaker to you. We have Ekunluyi Daniel. I will just read his profile a bit. Ekunluyi Daniel, yeah. Ekunluyi Daniel, yeah. He's a real estate consultant and a serial entrepreneur. He studied urban and regional planning at Olabisi Onabanjo University. He's our main speaker. So the speaker, let's welcome our speaker, Mr. Ekunluyi Daniel, as he open up. What we are, sorry, a minute. What we are studying is unlocking wealth. That is why Nigeria's real estate market is your next big deal, big investment opportunities. So he will be taking us with our time now, let's say like 20 to 30 minutes. You can start. Open the floor. You are welcome. Let's welcome our speaker with emoji and with clap. So go on.
Yeah,
Want to learn from you.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm so thrilled and excited to be here this evening to talk on a very important topic in the Nigeria real estate market. Making us realize that Nigeria has a big opportunity to create wealth for us, even regardless of the economy as it were. Because we have a lot now, people now complaining, things are getting expensive and the likes. But yet, people are still buying houses, people are still building a lot of it. So this night, I will be talking on real estate generally as based on our topic that it has the power to create wealth. So first of all, I would like us to know that real estate itself has the capacity to create wealth, to multiply wealth, and also to retain wealth. So how do I mean? When we say real estate has the capacity to create wealth, for example, let me start with that.
Sorry, kindly speak louder. Someone puts on the chat that he can't hear you very well.
Okay. How about now? Am I louder now?
Okay. Me, I'm hearing you.
So, okay.
See how you can increase your volume.
Yeah, I'm already increasing it now. Yeah. Okay. So when real estate over the year has actually proven that it has the capacity to create wealth, to multiply wealth, and also retain wealth. So how do I mean? I mean that with real estate, you can create money. For example, buying a real estate. Let's say you bought a 2-bedroom apartment, you gain rent from that. And over time, you notice that you are not just getting rent from that apartment. Over time, your land, as it were, as well as the property, gains value. And not just that, let's say you buy a property for a land for, let's say, 10 million naira in any location, desired location. You notice that when you keep the land for a minimum of, let's say, 5 years, you bought it for 10 million naira, you can't sell it for 10 million naira in 5 years' time, even in 2 years' time. So it multiplies your money. Also, we say it retains wealth. In terms of inflation now, current inflation in Nigeria is 27 27%. 27%. Any money saved in the bank now is minus 27%. So what your money can buy, or let me say your money has been reduced by 27%. It is no longer 500,000 naira you have in the bank. Let's say you keep 500,000 naira in the bank. Do you get now? So, but when you own real estate, let's say you bought real estate for 50,000 naira. Let's say for even 50,000 naira, that 50,000 naira remains and even multiplies over time. So real estate is an asset class that helps you do the trade. It helps you to create money. It helps you to multiply money and helps you to save your money. So that is the major reason why you need real estate as an asset class, even part of your investment portfolio. So let me move straight to what we need to talk about, which is Nigeria as a case study for that. And if I may talk, and I would just like us to know that Nigeria is the sixth most populous country in the world as at now. Nigeria is the sixth most populous country in the world, followed by after India, China, America, Pakistan, and the likes. Nigeria is the sixth most populous country with a population of over 230 million people as of now. And it has been projected that in 2050, Nigeria's population will be around 400 million, if not over 400 million people in 2050. And as at now, about 53% of Nigerians live in the urban areas. Most people are now living in the rural areas, coming to the urban center, places like Lagos and any urban centers in different in the different states we have for better life, to seek job. So when we look at all these facts, we notice that real estate really has a high, let me say, a prospect. It's something that you can't lose your money. It is giving us an idea that with real estate you have a future. Yeah, that's the best word to use. You have a future. And even as at now, it has been found that we have a deficit of 28 million housing units. 28 million. So gathering all these facts together, we see that real estate is the best bet for you. You can't lose money. You can't waste money when you own real estate, when you invest in real estate. And with all these facts I've just gathered together now, we are going to see that subsequently over the year, there will be more demand for housing. There will be more demand for housing. And when there is more demand for housing, don't forget that the total square meter of Nigeria doesn't increase, even when the population increases. Yeah. So I said when the population increases, the land size is not increasing as it ought to be. So it means they are no longer creating land. Land is fixed. So people who own real estate are people now who are now eating from the oil of real estate. So that means people will pay you any price to get the land you have or any portion of real estate you have. People will now pay you for it in the future. So not just that, you have real estate. Government will also look into developing more or constructing more infrastructure. The government will look into that, constructing more infrastructure and expanding the ones we have presently. So it automatically means that when you own real estate, you are not wasting money in this era and in the era to come. You are not wasting money. You are actually going to get value for your money. You are going to have your money multiplied. You are going to create wealth for yourself, and you are also going to retain your money because let's say the 500,000 naira you spent today in buying a portion of land can't make 500,000 naira in years to come, even in 2050. Can't be 500,000 naira. Today I was watching a video where Apostle was saying he wanted to buy a portion of land for, I don't know, whatsoever purpose they want to use it for. He said he wanted to buy the land, and the land was to be sold for them for, was it not 5 billion? He called it 5 billion. And he said to his greatest surprise, the person who bought the land for 250,000 naira. Imagine 250,000 naira to 5 billion. That's more than 100% return. Do you know how many 250,000 that you take away from 5 billion? So that is what real estate can give you. So when you make a smart decision of owning real estate now and today, you will be part of those who will smile tomorrow. You'll be part of those who will enjoy tomorrow. And also, it is important to note that real estate most times is not a get rich quick scheme. Don't think that because I want to make money on time, let me just get into real estate, and you believe that when you get to real estate like crypto and the likes, your money is once. No. It is very, very slow in return. It's a very, very slow asset class, but it guarantees your money, it guarantees your return. And when you check through the world, there's no rich man who doesn't have real estate, even despite them having stocks and the like. Real estate is one thing they have because they understand the trend. They understand the trend. So don't think you want to make cool cash. You just buy real estate and you sell next year. It's only when you are in a very prime location. So let me continue. And also, I would like to say that another reason Nigeria is a very good spot for real estate investment and making wealth is that you have strong return on investment. Yeah. In the past 10 years, it has been noted that real estate did better than stock in Nigeria, especially in prime areas. Stock has given its investors 10 to 12% return annually. And real estate outperform stock in the sense that it gave its investors an average of 16 to 20% annually. An average of 16 to 20% annually. So it outperforms stock. So looking at those two factors, number one, our population size, looking at the strong ROI, real estate investment is your best bet, is your best bet for wealth creation. And also, now let me go to how you can build wealth through real estate. Mr. Oshinaki, hope my time is left. I still have few time left. Hello. Oh, it's not there. So let me just continue. So
you have
building
8
wealth through real
minutes.
estate.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. 8 minutes. Okay. So building wealth through real estate, you build wealth through real estate, land appreciation, through rental income, through property flipping, through joint venture, through partnership with developers, through equity investment, cashback, through land banking, through commercial real estate, and through dollar-pegged investment. That's a list of what you have. We have more than that. But let me just touch three that's very, very important that I believe people overlook. People overlook land banking. A lot of people just want to put their money in bank, forgetting that inflation eats their money of 27%. Let's say you put 30,000 naira in the bank, 20,000 naira minus 27%, maybe around 17,000 naira. That's just what your money is worth in the current value. But you see, when you do land banking simply means you buy a land when it is at its least value. And then over time, you already know that there's a development coming around this area. You buy 1 plot, 2 plot, 3 plot, acres as you like. Then when development has come into that area, over time, you then sell the land for more than what you've bought it for. Let me give an instance. We once had Dr. Matthew Ashimolo saying that he bought 900 acres at Mowe, and each acre he bought was bought for 100,000 naira. an acre. So he bought 900 acres for 90 million. And now he's selling a plot in that same Mowe for 15 million naira per plot. So that is the power of land banking. That's one. And two is people over pre-launch prices and discount prices in the estate. You see, you don't make money after you bought in pre-launch prices. You make money the day you buy pre-launch, because the day you buy pre-launch, what the developer is telling you is that, hey, I don't have enough money to pay for this land. I need you to help me to pay for this land. So you buy the land at its cheapest before the developer raises the price up for the land. And also, for people who have diaspora clients, I've noticed that people complain that, when you convert investment, the naira back to dollar, it's not worth anything. You see, you can actually tell people like that to invest in dollar pegged properties here in Nigeria, properties they buy in dollars. So when they buy properties in dollars, they can be able to get their money back in dollars, and their money does not depreciate as they thought it would. And finally, I would just like to say that there's no investment that doesn't have risk. Real estate has its risk, but nonetheless, you can evade or mitigate the risk through 4 steps: doing your due diligence, working with reputable developers and company like Pertinence, and also diversifying your real estate investment, not just investing in residential. Why not go into commercial, warehouse, and the likes? And lastly, by consulting with people like me, like Mr. Shinaiki, and every professional consultant out there. That's how you can mitigate the risk. So that's all I have to say for now because of the time. So thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone for listening so far. Thank you.